Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 San Francisco Giants.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the focus for them as they try to win a National League championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Madison Bumgarner is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. He can go get him with the best of anyone.
Ben Revere heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 9.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Maybe a sign of things to come here. They may want to use their speed, shake things up a little, and here he puts this one down and they can't make a play on it.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Revere rides off for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Now after the stolen base, and he thought of a bunt here to get him to third.
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for one.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him have it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-2. Down the third baseline. Tomlinson takes it in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Bryce Harper steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
To Crawford for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game. And then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Washington, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Gio Gonzalez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, he got the ball club to win in his last outing, but he did only throw 6 innings. They'll take it, but they'd like to see him go a little deeper.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. A quick out number one.
Batting second, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Stepping in, Joe Panik. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Right side, hit hard. Murphy showing off his range. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Jason Worth will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Jason Worth.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and that's going to be a bit of a turnaround right here. You figure off the crack of the bat that you got the first out of the inning. Instead, now you're looking at a runner in scoring position following that error.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him, so he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
The 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Wilson Ramos will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, He really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
One and one, here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Danny Espinoza, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
He's set. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Hunter Pence will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Gonzalez looks in. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Worth going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Brandon Belt will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. And he'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Angel Pagan will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
I'll tell you, if he didn't catch that ball, it would have knocked him down. This is a laser, but he manages to hang on to it.
Stepping in now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Gio Gonzalez Set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ben Revere stands in. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
This one's flared out toward left. Pagan over to his left. 2 gone.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Anthony Rendon steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Out in front of it, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Madison Bumgarner digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Denard Span will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Here's Joe Panik. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And the count will be full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Buster Posey comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball, and that's causing it to stay high.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. A man on third with 2 down. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 3 here in game number 5. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Tomlinson is there for it. 1 down.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on the way. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Jason Worth will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Pence moves over. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Brandon Crawford is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Espinoza retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The first baseman,
man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Ground ball right side. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of two approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Standing in now, Angel Pagan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Daniel Murphy will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Bumgarner into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
The catcher, number
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Wilson Ramos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that misses for ball four.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Danny Espinoza is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hence, over to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has zero carry to it.
Settling in now, Gio Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
A runner on first with two away. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with two outs.
Two out with the man at first. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Kelby Tomlinson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Hit hard towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, that's a good job right there, reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple innings.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Ben Revere will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
In now is Anthony Rendon as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Span, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Bryce Harper will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This has been good work from the top 3 guys in the lineup. That's 3 straight hits they've strung together now against this guy, and now they're heading into the part of the lineup that can really make this pay off.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up to second for 1. Over to first, and Zimmerman is set down as well. It's a double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
So stepping in, Jason Worth, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Giants lead it 2-1. Joe Panik, who started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Second baseman, Joe.
Gonzalez is ready. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Worth. He's got it one away.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Buster Posey will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That evens it up 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
This one's been everything we'd hoped for. 2 of the best left-handed starters in the business, and they've matched each other pretty much pitch for pitch so far.
Hunter Pence will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Lays off 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Daniel Murphy will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pagan. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Wilson Ramos stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And there's ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Corey Guerin will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Clint Robinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Clint Robinson.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Oliver Perez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Oliver Perez.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Hard liner toward short. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Angel Pagan will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Blake Trinan will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Blake Trinan.
Angel Pagan will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Pagan.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Ben Revere comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Panic is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Anthony Rendon Digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here it comes, 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He knows a drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, the good ones make it look easy, don't they? I mean, if you're hitting 230, this ball doesn't drop for a hit. No way. But he'll tell you, that's just the way I had it planned.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out, and meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gregor Blanco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Jason Worth will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Michael Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Oh, here's a hard hit ball. That'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
With that 2 RBI single, he puts his team ahead. He is fired up, pumping his arms. Look at that excitement.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Wilson Ramos steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for the Baby Giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 3-2. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Leading off the inning, Kelby Tomlinson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Well, he gets his team going with that leadoff single here late in the game. And you can tell he is excited. Look how fired up he is down there at first.
Gregor Blanco will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision's looming here whether to bump these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Denard Span, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
0-1, here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Joe Panik will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Buster Posey, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit hard to short. Espinosa's up with it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. Washington leads this one 3-2. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Josh Osich will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Danny Espinosa will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Stephen Drew will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Stephen Drew.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Ben Revere. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Liner toward right center. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Hunter Pence will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Melanson's ready. Needs a strike here on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hard hit to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. His first homer here in the series as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ball game to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Connor Gillespie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Connor Gillespie.
And he lays off there, 1-0. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Hit to first. Zimmerman scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sergio Romo will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Sergio Romo.
Bryce Harper steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line. This is in the cove if it's fair, and it's gone for a splashdown home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Blanco ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Nationals lead it 4-3. Kelby Tomlinson will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Josh Colmenter will try to wrap things up here and save things in the bottom of the 10th.
Josh Colmenter.
Kelby Tomlinson will step in now with his guys down to run here in extra innings. And gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get Lightning to strike twice?
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. He's around third, not done yet. And he's going to get all the way around the bases. And, folks, you won't see too many of those in a given year. It's an inside-the-park home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside-the-park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Digging in, Gregor Blanco. He reached on a single in his first try. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw in time to get Span as he nearly beat that one out.
Hey, you know what? You get into extra innings, you try to get on base any way you can. That's not a bad idea right there, but he just couldn't quite beat it out this time.
Here's Joe Panik. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy with a dive. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. First pitch on its way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Nope, just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Danny Espinoza waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready now, Danny Espinoza. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Here it is. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Jose Lobaton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 59, Jose Lobaton.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomlinson in foul ground. Oh, no, he dropped it. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. That at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Will Smith will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Giants, number 13, Will Smith.
Ben Revere will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Trey Turner will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 7, Trey Turner.
Buster Posey struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joe Ross will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Buster Posey will step in, 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Yeah, no hits, but at least he found a way to put a run on the board for his side, so it's not a total loss.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Wow, you know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Hunter Pence stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Bounce to first. Zimmerman over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now the pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Murphy has it on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Giants down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Anthony Rendon will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy, but no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base as he gets him to bounce right into the double play.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
And now a pitch on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blanco has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains tied at 4. Brandon Belt will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down 1 away.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Jarrett Parker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Jarrett Parker.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player.
The game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-4. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious